Hi, I'm Howie Deutsch. I'm the director of Some Kind of Wonderful, and I'm here to talk to you about it. When I hear people talk about their life and they go, is there anything you'd like to change? And they go, no, because I wouldn't be who I am if I did. I always think, no, I would change everything because I regret so much, but not about that movie. The assignment to direct Some Kind of Wonderful happened because Pretty in Pink went well, and John had started to write Some Kind of Wonderful and wanted me to do it and offered it to me, and everything was going great until we couldn't cast it. And that scared me because I hadn't had that experience. And I remember I was on a plane, and Brian De Palma was on the plane, who I barely knew. I had met him once or something. And I told him what was going on. He said, well, if you can't cast it, don't do it. So I came back and I said to John, you know, Brian De Palma says, if you can't cast it, don't do it. And John was like, okay. And the next morning, went to my office here at Paramount, and there was a padlock on the office. And basically, I was thrown off the lot. I was persona non grata. And, you know, I was in shock. And I didn't realize the damage I had done. He took it personally. He doesn't just casually offer you work or a script that he put that much heart into. Long story short, I was out, and they hired another director. I heard that it wasn't working that well with the other director, so I got back in with John, and everything seemed okay. And then he gave me the new script because he'd rewritten the script for the other director, and it was not a comedy anymore. It was more a drama. Part of the changing of the tone of that movie was the casting. I asked Leah Thompson if she would do it, and she had originally passed on it. She met with me again. And that weekend, Howard the Duck had come out. Didn't do well. And then she said, I'll do it. And we met that when we eventually got married. But that's another story. She had a lot to do, as far as I'm concerned, with the tone changing of that movie, as well as some of the other casting. I sent the tape of her audition to John, who called me up and said, what are you waiting for? She's fantastic. You have to hire her now. I did. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made. Mary Stewart auditioned, and I liked her. She creates a character that's so vividly true, so real, and so identifiable to so many people that you get invested and attached to her and start to root for her and care for her.
Are those boys' underpants?
Yeah,
So, I've just never seen a girl wearing boys' underpants before.
You ever seen a girl with a drumstick shoved up her nose?
She worked forever learning how to play the drums. She was tireless. I mean, where's Mary? She's out playing the drums. I mean, I couldn't even get her on the set. She was playing the drums all the time.
You're getting really good.
Thanks, I'm working on it.
It was a love triangle as well as Pretty in Pink was. So I felt like, am I the love triangle guy? How did this happen? But my gut told me that if you don't know till the end who's going to wind up with who, it's a lot more compelling. So I was always working toward, who is Eric going to end up with?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it was so tough on you.
I thought he's a terrific dramatic actor.
You withdrew the college money, didn't you?
And I appreciated Eric, his talent.
Yeah.
Well, it's going back, pal. Every last cent of it's going back. You don't get this close to something and piss it away.
It's not going back because I don't have it. I spent it.
San Pedro. I loved it. I thought the working class neighborhood, all of that felt like, you know, the right feel for Eric Stoltz's character. I had maybe a week or 10 days to prep the whole movie. When you're involved in a train that leaves the station and you're not on it from the beginning, it's catch up all the time. Jan Kieser was a gift because you would put the camera where the story was. He knew how to tell a story visually. And to me, that's always the most important thing. I was on the set and John said, we need another scene. I go, what are you talking about? We're shooting. He goes, we gotta use a scene like The Kiss That Kills. I go, what? He goes, The Kiss That Kills. I said, okay, what's that scene?
Don't think I'm being weird, but what if she wants you to kiss her?
Well, then I guess I'm just gonna have to kiss her.
And it was my favorite scene in the movie where Mary Stewart's in the garage with Eric and teaches him how to kiss. I love that scene. To me, that's the essence of John. It's always about those characters who you embrace because you identify with them, you get invested in them, and you actually relate to them. The challenging scene in Some Kind of Wonderful Movie was the ending when Mary Stuart leaving Eric and walking away and him finally going after her. I remember when we were shooting it, Leah and Mary Stuart called it the Great Cry-Off because they were always crying, competing. It meant so much to me, and I thought the movie's going to depend on this, that people are going to buy it and believe it. So that one, I think that was the most challenging one. We finished the movie, and I remember walking through the airport with John, and the New York Times reviewed it, and he said, "This is the best review we've gotten on any of my movies." He handed me the newspaper, and so I read it, and it said directed by John Hughes. And so I remember that moment too. Looking back on it, shocked that the movie does endure, and people really seem to have embraced that movie. I'm always surprised, and anything works. So, it's case by case. I'm just that person. Over the years, it won over fans. It stands the test of time, so I'll take that.